Balance is head over foot, balance is the priority, balance is the king on the chessboard. You can sacrifice the queen, still win the game, but the king has to remain standing.
We're at Weck Method Labs, weckmethod.com. This is David Weck's research and development facility. Research and development meaning it's his private gym where he does experiments and basically exercise philosophy in some ways. And I've been wanting to come here for a while. I feel like I've been living under a rock because I didn't know about David up until a couple of years ago. And now that I've kind of gone down the rabbit hole, I really appreciate his energy, his enthusiasm. This gym's really weird. Let's go look at some of the equipment he has and some of his ideas. Hey David, you wanna act like we haven't seen each other already today?
Oh my God, it's Jujimufu! Oh, wait. Let me show you how you handle a man like this, okay?
All right.
When you got a man like this, you got a thing here, that is a grip, okay? So when you come here with this guy here, right? And as soon as you have the opportunity, ready? We finish up. Then I take this guy and I just throw him. I throw him with that big meat thing. He can't do it to me because I don't got that. He does this to me.
Stronger than, either you're lighter than I thought or I'm stronger than I thought. Hey, where's your balance, man? Where's your balance? There we go.
Balance is head over foot, balance is the priority, balance is the king on the chessboard. You can sacrifice the queen, still win the game, but the king has to remain standing.
Man, he's just full of poetry. I sit here and listen to you all day. Guys, you got to follow him on Instagram, just listen to him. He's got a really long history. You've been in this field for your whole life.
Yeah, I think after college, personal training to support my acting.
Yeah.
Invent the Bosu ball. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because if I were an actor reading somebody else's script.
Right.
And now,
no, that makes sense.
I'm in the back seat.
I'm just going to start pointing at things.
Okay.
We're going to play this game.
Yep.
And you're going to tell me either what it is, why it's here, or what to do with it.
Okay, great. So first thing is, this laboratory is in constant flux. And I've come to learn that Juji has a periodization model where his facility is always in flux, except for the floor in the corner.
No, everyone knows the plow floor is my favorite possession, period. Not my favorite thing in the gym, it's my favorite thing that I own.
Yeah.
You started Bosu balls,
Surfaces
and you have soul steps,
yes.
and you have the big octagon thing. He sells products that you make the train on that is actually the surface that you use to do things.
Yes.
So if you can't afford a space and put dance flooring or whatever, what you're doing is you're trying to make it accessible.
Well, what I'm doing is the Bosu ball, the success of the Bosu ball was able to finance and fund an unprecedented exploration into movement training.
Okay.
All right, I'm obsessive. I do everything way too extreme. And usually my thing is I'll do it so extreme and I'll mine it all out and then I'll move on to the next so extreme. And with movement training, it's not this that I seek, it's this that I seek. I don't want to be on top. I want to be underneath everyone, because you can't be on top of everyone. Okay. You can't. I'm seeking to inform the world that you can build on the strongest foundation possible.
Yes.
Locomotion 1.0. Nobody ever taught, 100,000 years ago, they didn't teach you how to walk and run. They taught you how to throw a spear, right? They taught you the survival things, and the locomotion was just osmotic in the same way that the Bushman clicks are. It's just code, right? A tomato, a pomodoro. It is what it is. A rose by any other name is still a rose. I went to Chinese acupuncture school.
Yeah.
And I studied with some real martial guys, real. Tai Chi.
Yeah.
But other forms. And that's the thing about rope flow, is you have the coordination of a Michael motion with 16 balls bouncing off triangles. You have the same level of precision. It's just a much easier task. There's no teleception. I never release. And if I never release, I feel. Right? And if I do 1,000,000 reps, which is not that many reps, if you do it a little bit every day, now you have that Rosetta Stone of integration that you've experienced.
Right.
Everything that we do funnels to enhancing fight, flight, response ability.
Yeah.
There's nothing allowed in this lab, okay? Highway to the Danger Zone and that song, don't play it in here if I'm here. And no Pallof presses, none of that stuff.
Yeah.
The biggest problem in our industry that happened, it was around 2007, and that's when the narrative changed that the core had to be stiff to move the body well, defining it as the core muscles are designed to stop motion and the big ball and sockets are to create motion. And core muscles don't generate power. It's a pedestrian theory of locomotion. The legs do the walking and running, and you just ride on top, but counterbalance with your arms, okay? That it couldn't be more incorrect, but it became the scientific narrative. And so they created an exercise called the Pallof press. And it's so...
Is that the thing you hate the most?
It's the worst. The
it's
Pallof
like
press...
That is the one that I've seen you call out
it's a parasite that you don't know is leeching you, okay? Because if I do this, okay? Andrew's heard it a million times. I care, okay? I care about my fellow species human beings. So when I come here flat 50-50 and I'm here, and then I go to make the leverage disadvantage, if you push just gently on me here, Juji, so I'm here like this and you push, only thing I can do, don't even push that hard. The only thing that I can do is uproot. The nervous system is now, with intent, immobilizing this. This is a defenseless position and I'm defending it.
Yes.
What's the consequence? Fight, flight is Barry Sanders. You drop and lift. You drop.
You're saying you're trying to do something that's a bad idea good, and which is a bad idea.
What? Yes, you are making the worst idea, uprooting.
It's like trying to do a bad movement well.
Yes, no, it is exactly.
Here's the thing. I got a rope around my waist. I came here with one of these things because a couple years ago, my friend showed me this, and I'm like, that's really cool. I like that, you know? And I didn't really know everything that this was doing for me until I went down further the wet rabbit hole. I'm like, is that what's going on? Because all of a sudden, I'm moving a lot different. I'm like, this is affecting everything I do. Like, it's literally making everything better.
What did I want
I'm in
to
the
do?
kitchen cooking, and I'm like doing this kind of stupid crap. Like, this is fun.
Well, who am I? I am 10 fingers.
Yeah.
And the only way you can be the best you is with my 10 fingers, because I figured out balanced locomotion. And if you figure it out first, you get naming rights. That's the way it works.
You know, I started with this, and then I was like, then the practical application came first. I want to learn how to do this. It looks cool. It's fun. It feels good. I just kept doing it.
Which is not enough incentive for most people to start, it looks like fun.
Yeah.
Because it's exercise. So they have to have the cherry or the prize in mind and then work back from what's it going to do?
Shoulder health, lower back health, better movement.
And if you rotate before bed like Nsima Inyang does, you wake up fresh and limber.
Yes.
And he's not rolled before bed. He didn't wake up quite, he was stiff where you're supposed to be stiff, and he was fluid where he was supposed to be fluid in the morning.
Right, yeah.
If there's 50 million people doing rope flow, that's Chris Russell.
Wait a minute. Are you a skateboarder?
Yeah.
Dude. I didn't even know you were over here.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. You never know.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing.
Yeah, super.
How's this helping with your boarding?
A ton, man. Yeah, a lot of balance, a lot of just integrating my core more, you know, and generating all this rotational movement from right here. It's been amazing, man.
How long have you been doing this?
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, so
it's
super
about how
fresh.
long. It doesn't take that long to see benefits.
No, not at all.
Especially when you're working with people like
world
Chris.
class, man, world class. So I've been super stoked, dude. Yeah.
It's a Rosetta Stone. You download mathematically precise muscle memory, and basically what you're doing is the WEC method logo. We have to go with the where and the when first, and that's gravity. It's straight down 9.8 meters per second squared at sea level. And what we do is we unify that down up with the beat with rotation. You see the way the logo has that spiral? Yeah. I have to be able to torsion the whole thing. And what do the ropes do but put you through those patterns, right? So you're getting into these positions that are like Chinese martial arts and shit, right?
Well, it's teaching. The thing I learned in Taekwondo, martial arts early on that stuck with me my whole life was when you have a white belt course, when you have a white belt, they do this. Right? Okay.
Right.
No, and then they're like, no, everything you do, everything else is doing something at the same time. So,
yes.
You know what I mean? Everything's connected. And what this has done is it's the same thing. Like everything is moving, coordinating, like everything is working.
And from a martial standpoint, I look at it as, if I'm gonna hit you with any of my body parts, I'm hitting you with the floor, and my bones are the thing that's connecting the floor to you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the objective that I want.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, getting uprooted, I can't do anything, right? And we play a game called Push Hands that you'll play with him, and it's so much fun. We taught it to Nsima.
Yeah.
Nsima got so good, and he's better at jiu-jitsu now. And he'll tell you he is. From the rope and then from the stuff that we did with them. Yeah. Because the rope makes you more receptive to the next cue, to the next acquisition and assimilation of the next thing where you go deeper.
Yeah.
In the rope flow community, just almost everybody's better than me. Because I did rope flow. I didn't take rope flow down to the fingers because I didn't need it at the fingers to do what I needed rope flow to do for me. So what I do is I just mastered the patterns, and then I mastered certain sequences that I liked. And this one here, if I could only do one roll, it would be the alternating underhand sneak, because this here gives me the 2 beats of balance where I get to, on my own terms, boom, boom, I can move, and I can have the head inside, I can have the head outside, I can instantly go there, I can come here, I can boom, Dominic Cruz, right? So you just...
It's fun to watch you move because you're having so much fun moving.
Because I don't spend any effort. Who's the laziest man in the world? I am! Obviously, I created rope flow, so I like ropes. Yeah! So this rope right here, I've punched this, you can kick it, it's the best. It's the best.
Oh my gosh!
It's the best. And we have a rule: no blood on the rope. So you cut your knuckle over, you cover it up. No blood on the rope. So if I just come in here, and what I'm thinking is what I want is I want my step to be a bone wedge. So it's like
it looks like the Bruce Lee.
Yeah, it's like the Bruce Lee. So that's what I want is I want my weight dropping into a wedge that makes it a bone forward. Yeah, exactly, right? So now, but the exercise was literally this. It's just get into the rope and then just do this. So I can literally like run, and I'm getting that concentration of the foot and the hand landing. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come, and it's like this, this, this. So if this isn't here, you're going. And you're not leaning, yes! And that's a crossing punch. And you see what you're doing, the mechanics on that are very sound. Yeah. Yes, crossing punches, that's great. And it's the timing.
Yeah, there's a lot of timing.
On coils, you either have a front side or a back side, right? Front side coil, back side coil. Back side is hitting a home run, front side is locomotion. Yes! And see, you could have just so much, yes, and there's no damage that you take.
It feels better than hitting a bag.
It has the perfect fucking the resonant frequency of a big ass rope like that. What I used to do every place that I lived when I moved to San Diego, I would buy a 8 foot long 6x6, pressure treated. I'd dig a 3 foot hole. I'd put it in, cement it, and San Diego soil is not like, it's soft by the beach, so you get a little bit of give. And then I would drape a big rope over the wood, and the wood has vibration. So you're getting boom, that resonance, and this was the pad. Now come over here real quick. Okay. Check this out. This is so cool.
It's like a Makiwara pad.
Put your finger right there. Yeah. Softly, like it's a caterpillar. You want to take the pulse of a caterpillar. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. It's still vibrating.
That's why it's so good. Because if I punch the block over here, I will break.
Right.
But that resonance. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize.
This baby here is the same as the soul steps.
Yeah.
Okay? So basically what happens is when it's aligned this way, my big toe ball of the foot is higher than the outside heel. That's the highest, that's the lowest. And what that allows me to do is I can bring forward without the collapse.
Okay.
Okay? So without that impetus, stand on there and put your feet straight according to that line. So now, from that position, okay, you can put more, don't squeeze the knees in. What you do is, if knees are going in, they're going forward. Okay, if you take your knees and you can take, as soon as you're past the toes, I have the leeway to windshield wiper. Okay. If I am behind the toe, I'm in trouble. Try, you feel it, go behind the toe with the knees. Now go side to side and bring it in, that's bad. If you're here like this, and I go like this, you can't get out of trouble. Okay. Right? Now bring your knee here, then it just spins out. Oh. Forward intent is the most important thing to establish, and forward intent is defined by the shin angle. The shin angle, that defines forward intent. Okay. So forward intent is not me going forward, because to go backward, I use forward intent to go backward. So you're very rarely going back in your feet. Yeah. You want to be moving forward in the feet, and what you want is you want to find that point where you're at that ambivalence where it's perfectly balanced to launch perfect, all right?
Sprung.
And that's what, yes, sprung, and that's what this does. And now we have that where you're literally going to be able to take weight out of your heels with a little tiny millimeter of center of mass adjustment. Here's the most person, okay? Yeah. Okay, Mrs. Smith, how you doing? Great to see you. Okay, let's go on this thing here. Now, what I'd like you to do is, you're going to take this, right? You take that right here. Now, put 1 foot further and 1 foot on the back of it. Yeah. Okay, right? Now, just come here and toss me the ball, right? Boom, boom, coil. Oh. You see what I'm saying? So you just fucking exercise. You don't explain anything. You know what I mean? You're in business. You're a personal trainer. The worst mistake you can make as a personal trainer. Oh, your vastus medialis. Oh, like they don't care. They don't know.
It's a fun thing to mess around with and just change your stance and feel where your balance is in different areas.
What it's doing though is it's giving the nervous system the advantage to engage in the correct timing where you get uplift from the feet and you don't get that premature collapse. Because we've been normalized to fit into this little thing where you don't have to do anything physical to exist. Is if you remove the need from a human being's life, they are a lot less likely to overcome it, because why bother, right? Right. And we're a good enough creature. If the bar is set this high, we jump over it that high. So how do you jump higher? You set the bar there, and then you jump that high. Nobody jumps that high.
You need to make a book of aphorisms that just go, because the longer I listen to you, it's this kind of holistic picture that's starting to form in my mind where it's not even really about the words, it's just about the whole thing. It's the whole thing. Right. And it starts to make so much sense. It's like, oh shit, this is just life. So these are basically clubs, but they have weight shifts.
So what happened was I used to collect Indian clubs, and I had like a whole collection, had metal heavy ones, I had little tiny wood, everything. And I was like, I can't swing any of these like as fast as I want to swing them. Yeah. And so I was like, if I can get rid of inertia, then I can stop and start much faster. And to game physics and not experience inertia, you need a shifting weight where it floats free.
A big piece of what that shift is about is that you can create silence. So like when you're doing all the traditional like Indian club stuff, we're looking for like the length in it, and you want to get the club quiet.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. There's an audible feedback. And you're going to notice this as you guys are like going through all of our stuff. A lot of our stuff has an auditory sort of feedback element to it.
If you guys think that's weird, it's not, because gymnastics, rhythm and timing is something that they use to visualize and cue in on. And that is how, like, I would say a top third of my moves when I was at my peak, they were very highly auditory driven. A hyper swipe. Da-da-da.
Yes, absolutely.
Da-da-da.
I can take this and I can teach it 1, 2, and boom, swing. 1, 2, and swing it through. And then I can do, I love this one, where I come and I go.
Well, David, let's wrap this video up here, but I do want to run upstairs with the vest on later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's another invention. He's got like a million inventions, guys. Go to David Weck's website and look at all the things.
Well, it's just weckmethod.com. But if you want the fun, crazy guy thing, then that's the David Weck on Instagram.